What's going on, y'all? It's your main man 5, and I'm back with another banger for y'all. So first of all, shout out to Risky and shout out to all of our other patrons. But most of all, Risky recommended this album, and it's something that a lot of the viewership on YouTube has been loving, and y'all gotta thank Risky for that. So make sure y'all say W Risky in the comments. But today we're gonna be checking out Achtung Baby, I think is how it's pronounced. But we're checking out Achtung Baby by U2. This is the album that Risky recommended I check out this month. So I'm excited to get right into it. I love the Joshua Tree. I think I put that in the S tier along with some other Pink Floyd albums. So I'm excited to see how this holds up, if it kind of falls under the same tier of work, or if it's something that maybe might be better, or something that might be a little bit worse. I'm excited to see what the difference in the creativity was and just what the artistic approach was with this album. So make sure y'all comment down below. Let me know y'all excited about this one, and we're gonna get into it. But as always, this video, along with everything else that's gonna be coming out, is gonna be up on our Patreon early. So I'll put the QR code right here. Make sure y'all go scan that and get in tune. As y'all know, we just started our second channel where we're gonna be watching movies, TV, all of those type of things. And as I already explained, The Wall will be our first movie that's gonna be over on that channel. So make sure y'all go hurry up and subscribe. What's the point of waiting? But let's get into it. We're not even gonna talk too much. See what all this hype is about. I love the music on this one. So, like with a song like that, I think obviously they're using like the zoo station reference as a metaphor, but it really just, the song feels like, I guess the best way I could explain it is that song kind of just feel like starting over. Like, you know, I'm sure y'all can explain in the comments what the context of that would mean. Like between Joshua Tree and this album, I know it's been some years. A lot of times when I hear people explain with a lot of these groups, you know, you can have different members of the band leave, or, you know, when it comes to artists, everybody has an ego, everybody has some sort of issue when it comes to being a team player amongst being in a band. That's why groups always seem to break up at some point and find their way back. So maybe between Joshua Tree and this album, they went through something as a band. Maybe they've fallen out, maybe they've gone through things, creative differences, whatever it may be. But this song just seems to be just kind of talking about changing, going through a new phase, turning over a new leaf, something like that. Give me some context in the album. Let me know if maybe the band was going through some turmoil between that album and this one. Did they break up and get back together, or just give me some context? But it just feels like just letting loose and allowing yourself to be free and not feeling so confined by what used to be or what life felt like once upon a time. I think a lot of times we can get so caught up in what we're used to that we don't allow life to let us move on, let us grow, let us become more mature and functional members of society. I think when you're young, you get money, you got a big band, and you got major success like Joshua Tree and albums that might have come before that. It could get to your head because you feel as though maybe you're bigger than the group, or at that point in your life, it could be drugs involved, things that make people different people. But after having some time to go through life and let life show you that inevitably we're all going to go through changes, you start to embrace it and allow yourself to welcome it with open arms instead of pushing progress away. Everybody's afraid of change. It's just a point comes in your life where you got to allow it to be that. And stop pigeonholing yourself, because people will do that enough for you. A lot of people underestimate you and your ability to be a better person. Don't give them the satisfaction of letting it be that. But yeah, comment down below and let me know some background on if this is applicable to the band or if I'm on point, or yeah, and we'll just go from there. But let's get into the next song. Okay.
Give me 2 more chances, you won't be denied. When my heart is where it's always been, my head is somewhere in between. Give me 1 more chance, let me be a lover tonight. You're the real thing. Chance, and I'm gonna make you sing. Give me half a chance to ride on the waves that you bring. Your hungry child to a swarm of bees, gonna blow right through you like a breeze. Give me 1 last dance, we slide down the surface of things. You're the real thing. Yeah, the real thing.
That shit groovy.
To fly, the crimson sky, the sun won't melt our wings tonight. Here she comes. Take me higher. Take me higher. You take me higher. You take me higher. You're the real thing, yeah, the real thing. You're the real thing, even better than the real thing, even better than the real thing, even better than the real thing.
That one was fire. I love that rattle at the end too. But no, yeah, so that kind of reinforces what I was thinking about the first song. It seems like, well, with Bono writing the songs, it seems like coming from the perspective of just being at that point in your life where now I'm older, I'm more mature, I'm willing to find a way to identify with the version of myself that's applicable to where I'm at in my life right now. And this song seems to be like transferring the perspective of talking about maybe just a change in general to being more so focused than maybe a love interest. Like this could come from the perspective that, you know, this is somebody that I've always loved, somebody that we've had relationships, maybe we've been up and down, we've had our falling out, but mainly that's because of me. It's because I wasn't prepared to be the type of person that was able to love you correctly. But where I'm at right now, I understand that all of the things that I thought mattered the most in life can play the background, and the only things I really need to focus on is me being mature enough to love you correctly. Like you could even stretch it as far to use it as a metaphor of, let's say he's talking about drugs and talking about getting high. I like that he uses the metaphors like we can fly so high and the sun won't even be able to burn our wings. I like the fact that there's so many metaphors about being high, about embracing the sky and being able to float off into just the blissful ignorance of being in love with somebody and not allowing the outside factors or the world to take that away from you guys. But I like the fact that it could be seen as that. Like, it's even better than the real thing. Love is often described as the most powerful drug in the world. And I like that he's saying that you're my drug and you're even better than the real thing. That's something that it could be interpreted as, but it just really seems like this album is going to give the narrative about general progression, becoming a better person and being more cognizant about what's important and the contribution that you want to make to the world instead of just wanting to make contributions to yourself. Because I think the older you get, you realize love is really the only thing that sustains. If the only person you're focused on is yourself and the way that you feel, you're gonna lead a very fucking lonely life. So yeah, this song just seems to feel like a conversation of me expressing my true love and trying to let you know that I'm different than I was before. And I'm actually prepared to love you for the first time. So yeah, definitely let me know if I'm cooking. Y'all always do. But the vibe of this album is different. The way that the instrumentation sounds, it seems more progressive. Obviously, it's coming from the 80s into the 90s, but the musicality of it is completely different than last time. And I know a lot of you guys were saying that in the comments, and Risky was messaging me back and forth, letting me know that this is going to be something very different from Joshua Tree, but a lot of people can't really decide if they prefer Joshua Tree or this better. So when we get to the end of it, we'll put it on the tier list. We'll see how I feel about it, and I want y'all to comment down below and let me know how y'all feel about it. But let's get into this. This one is called One.
Is it getting better? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You said one love, one life, when it's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it.
I love this one. This is it.
Did I disappoint you or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. Whoa. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, now we're doing it again. You say love is a temper, love a higher love. Love is a temper, love the higher love. You asked me to enter, well then you made me crawl, and I can't be holding on to what you got.
When all you got is hurt.
One love,
What?
one blood, one life. You got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other.
That's my favorite one so far. See, I love that every song gives new context. I think that's what makes a body of work beautiful. As it flows, it should progress and the narrative should continue to peel back layers like an onion. I love the fact that this gives more context to the last song and the second one gave more context to the first one. I love that this is humanizing love. Like, I think a lot of times people get, and you know, it's for adults, children are reared to understand, and innately children have a fairy tale like faith, a childlike optimism, and that's a beautiful thing. Nobody should take that from them. But I like that this gives realism to what the experience of love truly feels like. more often than not, you know, we live in an era nowadays where people want to pit men and women against each other. The division tactics that divide people based on race, sexual preference, or just men versus women is the latest battle. They want to make us all feel as though we don't need each other, like we can't embrace each other through love and understanding. It's always one party will feel as though the other person is the reason why love isn't affluent, and the other party wants to defend themselves and fire back at you. But in all honesty, this shows the fact that in relationships, nobody makes it through life unscathed. So it's kind of unreasonable to even think that you can get to a point in your life where you fall in love with somebody and, like a fairy tale, that makes all of your past problems float away. Like Cinderella, as soon as you married a prince, having mean stepsisters and a stepmother who mistreats you and make you clean up, all of that trauma that you've packed inside of yourself just dissipates. That's not reality. I like the fact that this song focuses on the fact that we only know how to love each other to the best of what we've ever seen. But I'm willing to put forth the effort to learn and love you correctly. If we only got one life, one opportunity, and one chance to love somebody uniquely, I want you to be that person that I'm willing to put all of my bullshit to the side for. And at the very least, that one person that I'm willing to try my best to fight my demons for. All I can ask for is that you're willing to do the same. Up until this point, you know, we've been young and we've gone through a lot of changes and maturity. The relationship that we might have had some years ago, maybe neither one of us were prepared, and we can leave that what it was. But let's treat this like this is our one opportunity to love somebody and be there together. I think a lot of times in relationships, you get so caught up in your own mess that you don't have the bandwidth to be there for your partner. And I mean, it's reasonable depending on what you're dealing with. You got to focus on you to be any good for somebody else. But if you don't put yourself to the side in the service of other people, you'll never truly know what it feels like to be happy. Because I think you find peace in doing right by somebody else. And somebody that fills your heart up, somebody that makes you feel uniquely loved, I think you owe it to them to make sure that they feel that love from you. And all you can do is be patient and allow them to weather their storms at their own pace. I think a lot of times we try to force each other into a new phase. We try to force each other into a new chapter. I say to my wife all the time, just because I'm growing at a different pace than you, I can't expect to force you to see things from my point of view. Life is a uniquely different experience for everybody. This is a metaphor that I use with my wife all the time. I can tell you all the time, yo, they are shooting around the corner. Don't go around there, you might get shot in your ass. The yearning of somebody to want to experience things for themselves will be the reason that they would still go around the corner even though you already told them what's coming. You got to understand that people have to experience things for themselves. They have to find growth. They have to find peace within themselves. Because ultimately, no amount of love that you give to another person can make them happy. But this song really just comes from the perspective of letting you know this is the only opportunity that we may ever have. If we only have one life, we owe it to each other to try our best to be there for each other. And I think that's dope because it doesn't just place all of the blame on one person. Songs like this inspire like Sleep Tokens and inspire like Ed Sheeran's, people who write from the perspective of what it's like to be at war in love. This is another example of what R&B is like at the core of it, explaining the fact that neither one of us are perfect. We're both going to make mistakes, but I'm willing to keep fighting for love if you are. And I love songs like that because it shows boldness, but it gives life to love instead of making it feel like this unattainable fairy tale thing that none of us can ever be good enough to find. So yeah, I like that. That's my favorite song so far, if you can't tell. See, that song is just an extension of the last one. The only thing I do want to say about it is I love the fact that it's giving life to how dramatic your brain can be. That anxiety of you feeling like your baggage makes up the identity of who you are as a person. A lot of the times you start to take things more personal than they need to be. A lot of situations after you've been through so much warfare in your life and you deal with so much turmoil within, every inconvenience that you go through in life feels like the literal end of the world. You feel like everything is just another downhill moment. Oh no, my life is about to fall apart and spiral. But I like the fact it's just, this song is them taking accountability for both sides. She's been through what she's been through, and it makes her dramatize everything that y'all go through. It makes it impossible for her to believe that in spite of what we go through, I still love you anyway. And this is him taking accountability for the fact that I haven't always been the perfect partner either. I love that those two songs are like a 1-2 punch. And it really just, it's so true. Your mind plays tricks on you. And when you've been through your fair share of things, as everybody has, your mind has a way of convincing you that you don't deserve to be loved. You don't deserve to have love. And that's why I think it's so important that men and women stop fighting each other. Regardless of what it is you believe in, whether it's God, Allah, Buddha, whatever it is, they all promote love, tranquility inside the household. We need each other. A man's struggles are no worse than a woman's struggles. A woman's struggles are no worse than men. If we come from a place of understanding and give each other the space and room to grow into the right position to love each other, we can be a united force that can be unbreakable. But I think a lot of times you just let your trauma win, and that gets in the way of the bigger picture. We've all been guilty of it, and we've all lost love because of it. So I can't really judge. I just love the fact that the vulnerability and accountability are the prominent parts that pull those two songs together. That's dope as hell.
You're dangerous, 'cause you're honest. You're dangerous, you don't know what you want. Where you left my heart, empty as a vacant lot. For any spirit to haunt. Just out of reach. Hey, hey, sha-la-la. Hey, hey, sha-la-la. Who's gonna ride your wild horses? Who's gonna drown your blue sea? Who's gonna ride your wild who's gonna fall at the foot of it? Well, you stole it, 'cause I needed the cash. And you killed it, 'cause I wanted revenge. Well, you lied to me, 'cause I asked you to. Woo! Baby, can we still be friends? Hey, hey, sha-la-la. Hey, hey, sha-la-la. Who's gonna ride your wild horses? Who's gonna fall at the foot of thee? The deeper I spin, the hunter will simply ivory skin. Took a drive in the dirt rain to a place where the wind calls your name. Under the trees, the river laughing at you and me. Hallelujah, heaven's wide rose, the doors you open, I just can't close. Don't turn around, don't turn around again, don't turn around, you gypsy heart. Don't turn
Okay, check it out.
around again, don't turn around, and don't look back. Come on now, love, don't you look back. Who's gonna ride your wild horses? Who's gonna drown in your blue sea? Who's gonna taste your saltwater kisses? Who's gonna take the place of me? Who's gonna ride your wild horses?
Yeah, bro, these songs are fun. I would love to hear that chorus live in a stadium. Oh my gosh. But the metaphors in the album, the writing is immaculate. I can't even state that enough. I just love the fact that it's really just a song talking about obviously them still being at war with one another and them still having their natural human ups and downs of a relationship. Them breaking up, them finding their way back, them going through the cycles all over again. Her being dramatic, him pushing her away, but recognizing that he still wants to love her. I love the metaphors of the horses. I mean, I love the metaphors of the chorus. Who's gonna ride your wild horses? Who's gonna drown in your deep blue sea? That's fire. I don't even have to break that down because y'all know exactly what that means. I love the fact that it's like, because fuck it, I'll talk about it anyway. Using a metaphor like that, and when you hear people talk about like how hard it is to break new horses, how hard it is to domesticate them and make them be calm, comfortable, make them feel at home, make them feel safe. I recognize the fact that I understand your trauma, I understand what you need, and I understand finally what it takes to love you correctly. All of who you are is everything that I accept from you. If not me, who the hell else is going to take that ride? Who's ready to tame that beast and show you that you're worthy of love, even on those days when you feel like you can't take it? I love the fact that this is letting it be known that I acknowledge all of your flaws, but I accept them and choose to love you anyhow. That's a dope ass song. I think even though they're layered with metaphors, they're very straightforward. And I think this song as a whole is really just about turning over a new leaf and wanting to be a better person, full circle. Wanting to deal with situations more mature and recognizing that life is short and I have to change if I ever want to be happy, if I ever want to be at peace. Because at the end of the day, isn't that all that any of us ever want? To be loved, to be understood, to be seen, to be at peace. What's more important than those things?
We crossed the line. We pushed you over. It doesn't matter to you. It matters to me. I disappeared in you. You disappeared from me. I gave you everything you ever wanted. It wasn't what you wanted. The men who love you, you hate the most. They pass right through you like a ghost. They look for you, but your spirit is in the air. Baby, you're nowhere. Oh, love. You say in love there are no rules. Oh, love, sweetheart. You're so cruel. Desperation is a tender trap. It gets you every time. You put your lips to her lips to stop the lie. Her skin is pale like God's only dove. Screams like an angel for your love. Then she makes you watch her from above. And you need her like a drug. You say in love there are no rules. Love, sweetheart, you're so cruel. She wears my love like a see-through dress. Her lips say one thing, her movement something else. Oh, love, like a screaming flower. Love, dying every hour. You don't know if it's fear or desire. Danger, the drug that takes you higher. Head of heaven, fingers in the mire. The heart is racing, you can't keep up. The night is bleeding like a cut. Between the horses of love and lust, we are trampled underfoot. Oh, love, you say in love there are no rules. Oh, love, sweetheart, you're so cruel. To stay with you, I'd be a fool. Sweetheart, you're so cruel.
I love that their song's acknowledgement of the fact that they recognize how toxic the love is. I recognize that the way that you move and the way that you don't have good control of your emotions and the way that you treat me isn't always the best. But like I said earlier, it's also recognizing that I have my own baggage and I can't judge you. I can't judge you for trying to work through them. Even if it hurts sometimes, there's nobody else that I'd rather be with. There's nobody else. Because I always say, like, I think the issue with today is the accessibility of the world. I think love has a hard time sustaining because people feel as though they have too many options in this life, which is true. But what I think people fail to recognize is you picking up and leaving every tough situation in love that you come across. You're leaving somebody with their baggage to go have to learn somebody else's. I understand that you don't have to settle for a situation, but recognizing that you bring your own baggage to the table, you understand what it's like, you understand what they're going through, and this is somebody that you've built that love and that progress with, and I would like to see it through. If I just pick up and leave and abandon ship to go jump onto another ship, this brings a whole new set of uncharted territory that I'm not even sure if I'm equipped to deal with. I don't know your problems, or I don't know if we match well. Just because somebody comes with, let's say hypothetically, you fall in love with somebody, y'all both come from a troubled past, and y'all find peace through your trauma bonded, which is, codependency can be dangerous sometimes, but for the purpose of this conversation, let's use that, right? You could go and find somebody that doesn't have the same issues, that doesn't feel the same as what you're used to. Just because you find somebody that seems to be more tranquil, more calm, that doesn't mean that they're the right person for you. Sometimes love can come across very unexplainable, and what works and what makes sense to you and what feels right to your heart is where you're supposed to be. Just because something feels more peaceful somewhere else from the outside looking in doesn't mean that that's where you belong to be. So just because this situation is cruel doesn't mean that I don't believe in the fact that we could be better. But this is him taking accountability and speaking from the perspective of, trust me, I see it and I recognize your bullshit, but I want you to know that in spite of that, I still want to be here. And I think that's dope. That's that positive reinforcement. And also that's doubling down on the fact that I'm not trying to rush you through your pain. I want you to know that I know what's going on. I'm not naive. I just don't think that I'm better than you, which I think sometimes people need to hear. love that one too. That's a dope ass song. These songs are really fucking good. I can't even lie. I'm gonna definitely talk more about it at the end.
6 o'clock in the morning, you're the last to hear the warning. You've been trying to throw your arms around the world. You've been falling off the sidewalk. You're stuck an open torpedo through the eye of a needle. He was trying to throw his arms around the world. I'm gonna run to you, run to you, run to you. Let me understand. I'm gonna run to you, run to you, run to you. Oh, woman, I will. Oh, and you just gotta make a thing say. Nothing much to say, I guess. Just the same as all the rest. Been trying to throw your arms around the world. And a woman needs a man, like a fish needs a bicycle. When you're trying to throw your arms around the world. I'm gonna run to you, run to you, run to you. I'm gonna run to you, run to you, run to you. I'm gonna run to you, run to you, run to you. Woman, be still. Woman, be still. Be still. Woman, be still. Woman, I will.
Oh, I love these songs, man.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like checking out. I wanna get it wrong. Can't always be strong. And love, it won't be long. Oh, sugar, don't you cry. Oh, child, wipe the tears from your eye. You know I need you to be strong. And the day is as dark as the night is long. Feel like trash, you make me feel clean. I'm in the black, can't see or be seen. Baby, 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 light my way. Alright now. Baby, 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 light my way. You bury your treasure where it can't be found. But your love is like a secret that's being passed around. There is a silence that comes to a house where no one can sleep. I guess it's the price of love. I know it's not cheap. Oh, come on, baby, 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 light my way. Oh, come on, baby, 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 light my way. Baby, 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 light my
You know what I will say about that before we get into these last couple songs? I like the fact that the last song and this song fall so perfectly into together. Trying to wrap your arms around the world gives the energy of not feeling fully satisfied with where life has brought you or just your position in the world. Like a lot of times our trauma and the things that we've been through can make our brains convince us that we need more. It convinces us to never be satisfied, to be insatiable with everything that we have in life. So instead of being okay with having love right in front of your face, with having people around you that you're overlooking, you're so focused on looking to the world for, what's the right word I'm looking for confirmation. Looking to the world to make you feel loved, as opposed to allowing the love from the immediate people around you that truly know you, that truly care for you, that truly understand you, to wrap their arms around you. A lot of people who don't feel, I'm trying to find the right word, but a lot of people that don't feel satisfied with where they are in their life, they drown themselves in work. They drown themselves in their ambition and try to get, I can't think of that word. What the hell is the word I'm thinking of? But basically what I'm just trying to say is sometimes people drown themselves in work looking for confirmation, love, and understanding from a world full of people that don't know you on an intimate level and don't truly care. A lot of times, even down to where we are nowadays in the social media era, the people who troll, the people who go out of their way to comment negative things, to belittle you or make you feel like you're not shit, those are the people that you got to recognize. The world that doesn't know you, they don't want to see you happy. They don't care about you finding peace. They don't care about where you are in your life or what you're going through. They don't give a fuck about making you feel small because it makes you match how they feel. So inevitably, like chasing money, chasing fame, chasing ambition, chasing love from people that don't know or care to know you is an insatiable goal. There'll never be enough love, because for every equal amount of love and joyous and productive and encouraging comments that you get, there'll be a stockpile of hidden ones where people are cursing you out or calling you out of your name or just doing whatever they can to bring you down to their level. So I like the fact that he's finding acknowledgement in that and recognizing that that's what you're going through, but also recognizing that him as being a celebrity, I literally gave my life to my craft. I gave my life to the world. Now my whole life, my love life, my music, the way I feel, all of my crash outs in public, they're put on a public display. So I'm letting you know that with you trying to wrap your arms around the world and find love from them, I'm telling you from the other side what it feels like to let your ambition consume you. There's nobody out there, and there's no amount of touring, money, cars, riches, women, whatever, that'll make you feel at peace. You just have to understand that all of the love that you need is right here with me. And I like that this song is really just saying, him coming from the perspective, you could look at it as this way. I mean, me explaining to you what it's like to put my life on display and get my love from the world, or try to find myself in putting myself out there in the world, I still recognize that the only thing that makes me feel loved and seen, the only thing that lights the path in my life is you. So instead of trying to tell you not to be ambitious, not to chase your goals, not to feel as though you need money, status, etc. to feel loved, I'm letting you know that even though I have all of those things, the only thing that still makes me feel happy is you. I feel like using your experience and sharing it, maybe they resonate, maybe they don't, but you being vulnerable enough to share your experience and let them know what it's like from the other side, hopefully it can help soften the blow. You can't change their mind or slow down whatever progress they want to make, but the least I can do is tell you what it looks like. And I'm letting you know there's no love out there. The only love that we really have is right here at home. That's kind of my take on it. We're gonna talk about all that at the end, but let's listen to this very last song. We made it, y'all. Oh, I love that music.
Is blindness. I don't wanna see. Won't you wrap the night around me? On my heart, love is blindness. In a park car, in a crowded street, you see your love made complete. Thread is ripping, the knot is slipping. Love is blindness. Love is clockworks and cold steel. Fingers too numb to feel. Squeeze the handle, blow out the candle. Love is blindness. Love is blindness. I don't wanna see. Won't you wrap the night around me? All my life, blindness. A little day without money, no call and no warning. Baby, a dangerous idea that almost makes sense. Love is drowning in a deep well, all the secrets, and no one seems to tell. Take the money, honey, blindness. Love is blindness. I don't wanna see. Won't you around me? All my life,
All right, y'all, we made it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get together the tier list. We gonna go through that and we gonna close out the video. Just give me a second. All right, y'all. So the first thing we gonna do is we gonna just get into this tier list and see where we were at it. Now, I love this album. I think it was really dope. I think it was experimental. And I like the fact that it was concise and focused on a central theme. I like the fact that, you know, it had a approach that was something that has a lot of relatability for everybody at some point in their lives. In different circumstances, in different ways, we all can understand exactly where they were coming from with this project. But with that being said, let's take this, boom. I'm gonna put it right here next to Rush. I'm gonna put it right here in the A tier under, it was almost the shit. Now let me explain. The reason why I feel that way is I think the album is really dope. I think it's amazing conceptually, but I feel like this is one of those albums that is so centrally focused on a theme that it's something that is applicable to you at points in your life, and other points when you make it past those things. I don't want to say it diminishes the replay value, but I feel like I like Joshua Tree better. I'm not comparing the two, but the reason is because looking at them on the tier list, I have Joshua Tree a tier above it. I feel like with the Joshua Tree, that had more of a broader theme. It had more versatility. It was more centrally focused on just life as a thing instead of being focused on love and transition and relational circumstances. I think with it being so centrally focused, that pulled it down slightly. With something like the Joshua Tree, it's so broadly focused on so many different things that I can listen to it whenever. The replay value never diminishes. The topics that they focused on, the themes that it touched on, and the messages that it gave are applicable to you as a human being internally. This one was as well, but it more so was focused on a lot of the things I talked through about the reaction, so I won't go too deep in depth, but just focusing on going through a transition and understanding that it's important to be a better person, to be a more mature person, to be a more understanding person, to be the type of person that you make it easy for people to resonate with you. You make it easy for people to feel comfortable around you, and you make it easy for people to be themselves with you because you're coming from a place of understanding. It's touching on a lot with a love interest and just making them understand that I understand, I resonate, and I've been where you are. But in spite of all of the trials and tribulations that we go through, I'd rather go through them with you than struggle with somebody else. I'd rather commit my time to figuring out what we can do to make sure that we mesh well together. Because although you have your baggage and I have my own, pushing each other away is missing the whole big picture. The big picture is that we finally found somebody that feels like home. We finally found somebody that understands where we're come from. They're cut from the same cloth we're cut from, and they love us in spite of. It's really just teaching somebody that it's okay to move and love unapologetically, to love without fear, and to find truth and peace within yourself so that we can be better for one another. I think the themes in this album were beautiful, but I would say that it's something that's so focused on what it's focused on that it makes sense for particular seasons in your life, as opposed to just being something you could throw on whenever. But that's just my personal opinion. Y'all comment down below. Let me know if y'all disagree, if y'all would have rearranged them, and etc. And if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you stay in tune every time I drop another episode of the Mythbuster series. We getting up there, man. We closing on episode 10 soon, and it's been an amazing journey. I've been having a lot of fun checking out a lot of music that more than likely otherwise I never would have heard. So thank you guys. Again, shout out to Risky for the recommendation. It's because of him that I've heard you two for the first time, regardless. So make sure y'all show love to Risky in the comments. And yeah, again, I'm gonna put the QR code to our Patreon right here. Shout out to all of our beautiful patrons. You guys' support is making it possible for us to get more creative and have more fun with this content. Like I said, this video will be out early over on our Patreon, along with a lot of new things we got loaded. I told you we just did the wall. We just did weapons. Halloween is coming, so we're going to start dropping a lot more on our movie channel. So make sure y'all go subscribe to Janaea Fobbs Theater. I'll drop it right down here. Make sure y'all go show some love. And if you're excited to see the wall movie reaction, that's going to be the place that you can watch it. And if you want to watch it in full with no edits and no cuts, it'll be up here on Patreon. So make sure you go join the tier. But yeah, I love this. And until next time, that's all I got. I go by the name of 5. Peace.
How does this go? You wanna know. You've never been here before. Go with the flow. We'll take it slow. No need to rush.